Another factor and problem associated with the application of a cut-off is that when laboratories test the same sample, they will never get the same result. We all, as laboratories, have developed our own particular methods. The way in which we decontaminate the hair, extract it from the hair, has been all different. And therefore, when we test the same sample, one can have a level maybe 2 or 3 times higher than perhaps another laboratory testing the same sample. We have a very good graphic that highlights the differences between laboratories. And when a drug is moving towards the range around which the cutoff will be pivotal, i.e. a positive or a negative outcome, this can cause all sorts of problems. Because one day you send your sample to a particular laboratory who say, this is a positive test, it's a chronic drug user. Same day you could have sent that same sample to another accredited laboratory who would be saying this is a negative test and there's no evidence this person's used the drug. And that's purely selecting 2 different laboratories. And I think the challenge for the courts and those who are consuming this evidence is that they assume an accredited laboratory means we can rely on the outcome. Now, you can rely on the fact that they found the drug and they've quantified it. The problem's arisen because they've applied the same threshold to report that particular drug.
Another factor that affects cutoffs is where on the scalp the sample was taken. Because if a particular drug moves about with sweat, in areas of the head where there's more sweat collection, that you will have higher concentrations of the drug. So if you take the sample from there, you'll have a different number than if you take the sample from there. And so this might be below the cutoff, and this might be above the cutoff. And unless you know from the person taking the sample where on the head it was taken from, you might get completely different results in the same person depending on where on the head the sample was collected.